get ready guys, because for today's video, we're going to start talking about the flywheel effect of social proof, the highest ROI activity that you can focus on if you are a founder or a CEO. Of course, that would mean that we're going to dive deep into our secret weapon that we call the social proof funnel, and you will see what I mean by that in just a minute. And I just need you to understand that the best marketing that you can have is having an impeccable back-end operation model that maximizes for glad results, okay? And as always, you need to stick with me till the end, because we're not only going to dive into the actual social proof funnel. If you've been in the channel for a while, you know that I like to give music recommendations at the end of every video, right? But for today's video, I'm not only going to show you what my favorite song is, I'm also going to show you a conversation that I had with the singer of the song so that you can actually see what I mean, okay? Now, before we will dive into the video, you can get this document by joining my free Facebook group. Don't forget to watch the video 2x speed, because that way you will be able to see me talk twice as fast. Okay, guys, let's start with understanding the North Star and the goal of the business and the application of social proof towards this metric, okay? The core concept that you need to grasp in order to actually leave this video knowing something that is going to be helpful for you in your business career is that case studies and testimonials are the best way to demonstrate competence in your craft, okay? And at any given time, your mission as a founder is to bring to the front of your marketing and sales the existence of results. And the reason why is because you will see that at the beginning, when you're a beginner, the sole reason why getting clients is hard is because there is literally nobody on earth that believes on your claim. Of course, if you are just going raw dog in outreach out there, which you should if you're just getting started, the fact of the matter is that that's the time when getting clients is going to be the hardest. And you will see that there's going to be less amounts of energy that you need to actually place in order to get clients. For example, at the beginning, the first client, of course, it will require, let's say, 100 units of energy for you to close, because of course you have no social proof to back up your claims. You will have no ways to actually demonstrate to the person. And if you're actually standing in the shoes of your prospects, this prospect is a little bit stupid, because they're literally saying, hey, I will pay you X amount of money for something that you're saying that you're planning to do. But honestly, I'm not sure you're going to do it, and you have never done it in the past. So of course it's actually a little bit weird. Now, the second plan might take you, let's say, 75 units of energy to close, because of course you are going to be able to have social proof, assuming that you have results and that you can actually demonstrate them, okay? Third client might take you, once you have more results, 50 units of energy, 25 units of energy, 10 units of energy, and it will get to a point that you're just going to have so much social proof that you're going to actually see something interesting happening. And that's something that at least for us, since we actually started to implement as a social proof funnel, is that you're going to start having people come your way because of how much of an expert you are. What that means is that you do not need to put energy to get customers. So you start having not only inbound leads, but you also start having referrals. Like this client that you signed here that you deliver amazing results for, started to tell his best friends on how good you are, and now you start to have clients without needing to move a finger, without needing to use more ads, without needing to do outreach, without needing to even close because these people come ready to buy. It's literally just figuring out the logistics of the service, okay? This is what is going to happen, guys. Like once you start your business, you're going to have your business foundation and your overall positioning, okay? Like your messaging, your offer, etc. And what is going to happen is that, of course, you're going to set up a client acquisition method, okay? Regardless of what that method is. It could be cold email, cold calls, it could be Instagram DMs, LinkedIn DMs, whatever it might be. You are going to get clients, and then you're going to deliver great results. And the sole purpose of you getting these clients is that you deliver great results so that you can get a case study from the person, okay? And look at what is going to happen from here on out, guys. Now that you have this case study here, what is going to happen is that you continue with your client acquisition method, whatever it was. And now, because you have this case study, it will require you less energy for you to get another client, deliver great results, and have another great case study so that you can set a keep with your client acquisition method. And again, even less energy to get clients and so on and so forth. This is the virtuous flywheel effect that literally comes, you can see, from social proof and case studies. And getting clients, delivering great results to your clients is the highest ROI activity that you can have as a business. And the reason why is because your outbound prospecting is going to work better, your social media marketing strategy is going to work better, your paid traffic is going to convert better, everything is going to improve once you have case studies, okay? And listen, if you don't have case studies, I don't want to say that you cannot have clients. Because here's the thing, everybody needs to have a first client. For you to have that first client, you didn't have any sort of case studies, but you still have the client. So of course it's possible, right? But here's the thing, even if it's possible to get clients without case studies or without testimonials or without any sort of social proof, where do you want to spend 6 months or even 1 year or 2 years or even 3 years in some cases doing what could have otherwise taken you 2 months or less if you had gone the extra mile to get 3 clients first or something to show up for yourself? why on earth would you do this? And think about it, guys. Like, are you in the rational mind, as I think, as a smart human being, are you going to pay someone any reasonable amount of money without looking at the results? Of course not. You bought from someone just because they sent your cold DM and you said like, hey, you know what? I like your profile picture. Let's go for it. Of course, chances are that you either saw the case studies from the person or saw a lot of content that's what you're going to see. There's another huge way to go around it. Like just falling in love with the person. So via content, you like what they were saying. More results and social proof equals more trust. More trust equals higher reply rates from your paid and organic traffic channels. More credibility in your micro VSLs and overall content. Now, the higher reply rates you have, regardless of the channel, like organic or paid, you start having more opportunities. And because now you have more opportunities, you have more deals closed. They gave more money in the bank. Like, this is literally a virtual cycle that you need to master and that you need to focus on if you are serious about business. So, because of this reason, guys, I want to introduce you to our secret weapon. And that secret weapon is what we call the social proof funnel, okay? And listen, some weeks ago, this is something that is really recent. I actually created it like 1 month ago or something. And it's just a Google Doc where I host all of my client wins, and it's just as important as our sales letters, okay? I will show you what that is in a second. But remember, the goal of this social proof funnel, and just so that you know why I actually decided to do this, is because people can laugh at my accent, they can hate my thumbnails, they can say that my music recommendations suck, and they can say whatever they want about my recent posts or tweets or my stories, but they can say that my clients don't make money. And that's the whole goal of this document. That I can actually prove whatever, that I can literally just be myself and couldn't care less about my political correctness, because the thing that I do for my clients works, they make money, they are happy, and I am too. So even if you hate me, you respect me. That's the whole goal of the social proof funnel, okay? So the social proof funnel, so that you can see it, is just a Google Doc, like a normal sales letter, where I basically share all of my case studies with the actual interviews, with the actual videos of my clients, talking about their experience working with me, etc. So you can actually go for a lot of time just scrolling down, and basically it's a document where I post all of my case studies, all of my client results. And why is this powerful? Because now, instead of me having to post new wins every single day on my social platforms, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, of course you can do it if you wanted to on YouTube, I have just one Google Doc where I post everything. And why is this powerful? Because I can just pin that in all of my social media channels, and it has that impression of an evergreen piece of content that anybody can see at any time, and at real time see the improvement of my client. So for example, if you go to my Twitter, you can see that my pinned tweet is literally, hey, check our client results at social proof funnel and then book a call on my website. On Facebook, I have just one featured post or one featured story that is my client results, again, the social proof funnel, and people can go and watch those results. On Instagram, I have a highlighted story that is called Right Now Results, and it's, guess what? My social proof funnel. On LinkedIn, I have a featured post or a featured link that is called Client Results, and it's my social proof funnel. And this sends everybody to a single sort of BSL, but it's just for social proof, where they can see how the results were achieved, the actual interviews with my clients, everything, and they go like, dude, this is incredible. Like, I don't need to see more things from you because I already trust you right off the bat. If you have the social proof funnel, you're always evergreen because it always has a sensation of you having wins on it, okay? That's the beauty of this, the social proof funnel. Of course, on our website, if you go to our website, we have client results, the master resource folder, the Facebook group, the YouTube channel, and a call to action to book a call, okay? So this is the social proof funnel. It's just a cool doc where you post all of their testimonials, and that by itself has allowed us to skyrocket not only our sales, but actually even the follower account that we have, because people are first always, whenever they visit our profile, they see that we actually walk the talk, right? So now what I want to talk with you guys about is the action flow to improve the efficiency of your marketing through social proof and increasing trust, okay? Because of course, by this point, you're going to be like, okay, man, I'm convinced I need to start focusing more on social proof, and I need to actually start to bring up a great case study that is going to be the best marketing for me. How do I do it? Glad you ask. So the first thing that happens is that you go give a shot note and you say, hey, you know what? I will decide to prioritize for results, okay? Now, what is going to happen from here is that you're going to start an outbound prospecting model. I specifically want to mention outbound prospecting model because I guess that you don't have a lot of capital right now. And I also guess that you're just getting started in your business, hence why you don't have case studies. The type of mentality that I want you to have, guys, is you need to have a whatever it takes mentality. Like just maximize for getting meetings and closing deals at the beginning. Installing that outbound prospecting model, just raw dog everything, get 1 to 3 clients, either free or paid, again, whatever it takes. Again, all you want to do is maximize for delivering exceptional results. And this is going to be easy now to deliver those great results because, of course, if you have clients, you have a little bit of capital. And even if you don't have the capital, even if you just get the 3 clients, you need to move heaven and earth to basically solve this first part of the equation here where you don't have any social proof, because everything is going to be easier from there on out, okay? So this first part of the equation where you have just to put a lot of energy to get inventory done, you need to suck it and embrace it, because welcome to the game of business. Because you're going to know that from there, everything's going to be easier time and time again, is you actually follow the instructions that I'm giving you right. Once you deliver these exceptional results, you're going to record a case study and show off business capacity, like what you're capable of doing as a business in all of their social media platforms. And now that you have those case studies, like how do you help someone go from point A to point B? There needs to be literally a cause and effect relationship between your service to that person to the actual ROI or the outcome on that person, okay? Because once that part is done, you record a case study and show off everything everywhere, literally everywhere. And then, of course, everything's going to be easier and you maximize for scale from there on, either by adding paid ads to the equation or by doing more of the organic outreach channel or the outreach strategy you were doing in whatever way, shape, or form. This is the method, guys. This is the highest ROI thing that you can do, maximizing for client case studies, because everything is going to be easier from there. Okay, guys? So, call to action, go to the link in the description if you want to work with us. And today's music recommendation is the song called You Know by Ralph. And guys, listen, I promise you, I'm not kidding. Like, this is my favorite song because I heard this song for the first time, like 1.5 years, and it was like love at first sight. And of course, like, this song, go and listen to it, is just amazing. But all of the songs from this guy, like, literally drive me crazy. Like, it's incredible, just way too good, honestly. So I was, and of course, this is a guy also from Latin America. And he's actually really unknown. Nobody listens to his music. So I actually sent him a message because I was thinking about recommending this song on this video. And well, I literally told him, like, hey dude, like, since 1 year ago, my favorite song is your song called You Know. And I'm going to actually recommend it on my next YouTube video. He was like, hey man, thank you. Awesome dude. I love that you love the song. Thank you very much for the recommendation. So guys, if you like the song, go to Instagram and let me know. But also go and follow Ralph. This is his handle. I think you're going to really love it, guys. But that aside, enjoy the music, get your case studies, and scale like crazy.